my first year as a professional, I was still doing a little bit of bar work, and yeah, probably didn't treat the game with the respect it deserved, and this was before I was a father as well. As soon as Finley came along, he was only 6 months old, and to be honest, I was struggling to pay for nappies, it was that bad. So I just decided to fully commit and really treat it with the respect the game deserves. I think it's very unique in the fact that, you know, if your opponent does something, if they knock in a century, you can't necessarily respond with that same opportunity because the balls just form different positions all the time. I feel like that's where snooker is different. Every frame, every match is different, and you know, I find the game very, very addictive. Sometimes I watch it to sort of see what I'm doing different compared to now, and just see if there's any sort of technical changes that might have occurred over time, because, you know, we practice that hard and go through that many different circumstances, little errors can creep in. So sometimes it's good to sort of watch back what you were doing then and maybe learn off it. You know, I viewed it quite differently to probably a lot of other players would do. I think a lot of players get overawed by, you know, people's personas, what they've achieved in the game. But for me, it was all about, come on, let's have it. I want to beat you. I want you. We'll be massive underdogs. I think the Chinese have won it every year that it's been on since Barry Hearn took over the tournament again. I'm sure we'll give it our best shot. Yeah, I want you under my belt. I want to say that I've beaten one of the best players in the world.
But just listen to the crowd. They've enjoyed seeing you play tonight, Kyren, and also throughout the week. Hard lines. You've been a wonderful, wonderful competitor.
Honestly, I've had an incredible week. I said to my manager and my coach, if anyone was going to beat me,
and you should take a lot of credit for that and a lot of heart, Kyren. And I'll just say thank you very much indeed, because I know what it means to you as well. Thank you very much indeed.
You know, I'm a family-orientated man. You can let the pressure get to you, or you can use it to inspire you. Neil's already had a baby, but he's recently had another one. And you know, I don't know if that's a reason for his recent success again, but sometimes it can spur you on. I think when you're sort of leaving your young family, you want to make it leaving them for a reason. You know, you don't want to bomb out early and make your trip completely unworthwhile. So for me, when I go away, especially to places like China, I really want to do well and make it worthwhile leaving my family behind. And I qualified, and I remember like going back to Sophie, and she sobbed her heart out when I'd qualified, and it was mental. But you know, when I got there, I remember calling Barry at Gatwick Airport, Barry Stark, my coach, and he said, look, the best birthday present you could give to your dad is not going to the holiday, is bringing back that Shanghai Masters trophy. It wasn't just that, you know, I had such a tough draw. I think I beat Joe Perry, Ding Junhui, Mark Allen and Judd Trump in the final, and you know, it was the way I won the final. I think Judd, you know, didn't start off great. He probably didn't sort of show me the respect maybe that I deserved throughout that event, and maybe took me for granted, so I had a good lead in the final. Come back for the evening, I felt like he just threw everything at me, and I just sort of tried to hold myself together. And from 9-7, he played 2 great frames to go 9-all. And I just sort of said to myself, look, I'm going to get an opportunity, I've got to step up and take it. And it was by no means easy. You know, I was leaning over the pack, cutting a red into the middle pocket, and if I miss it, I'm leaving the game on for Judd. So to have all of that pressure and never experienced it. Before, and to have come through it with a 1 visit break to win the title, done my confidence the world of good.
Kyren Wilso, 75, frame, and match.
Welcome the champion of this year's Shanghai Masters, Kyren Wilso.
From there, I obviously won it and haven't looked back. I feel like any young player that does get on, as hard as it can be early on in your career, you have to give it 100%, and if you do get there, you completely reap the rewards like I am now.